Hi Cancer, welcome to your weekly reading. I'm Jude. This is a reading for the week of the 6th of March. And first, Cancer, we're going to look at what's been going on for you. What's the energy you've been in? What's been happening? What's been going on in your world? Then we'll look at the week of the 6th of March, what challenges there might be, and what might be coming in to help you. All right, Cancer, let's get going. Oh, that's a massive big lot. Okay. What's been happening for Cancer, please? What's been going on for them? So we've got the Hierophant and the Hangman, Cancer. Two major cards straight out. It feels like you've been in deep contemplation, I feel. Almost looking back a little bit and looking at what your values are that have guided you through life, you know, where you've focused. And there's an energy here of not being very comfortable where you're at, or feeling like it's almost, I'm hearing it's time for a bit of a change. But there's a lot of, I feel you're someone as well here that I can see with the cards where you might have committed to being somewhere or doing something, and I feel it's not really lighting you up, and there's a sense here of which way will I move forward, because there's a lot of integrity in your value system where you're holding those core values, but also looking at how can I move myself forward. Having to wait. I feel like you've been waiting as well. All right, Cancer. So what is the week of the 6th of March looking like for you? Ooh. Okay, well, out of all that quiet, still contemplation, here comes the sun, here comes the firepower. Okay. Oh, okay. Right. And the devil. Wow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I feel like this Cancer, this is a significant week for shifting out of some big energies. So we've got the Sun and the King of Wands. I feel like there's an energy here of like a yes, of a getting on with work or business. It feels very empowered and positive. And, with this devil energy sitting here in the midst of it all, it's an opportunity to look at the things. Yeah, and this is what's tying back into this kind of core kind of value system that you've been in, because I almost feel like you've been stuck in it, is what I'm hearing. And it's what's kind of kept you in this pattern of feeling a little bit like you're on the outside. And of course, these are general, so it's not going to resonate for everyone. But there's a sense here of, I feel like for some of you, it's been very challenging. And it's this sense of being on the outer and doing it tough, like especially emotionally. And I feel it's like because you've tried to hold on to some core values, and the devil energy says you need to have a look at these, because it's almost like those very values are what are keeping you in this pattern or this loop and keeping you a bit stuck. And this feels like, you get an opportunity here, and in that too, you get to look at what it is that you've held on to previously that's kept you in this sense of by yourself, almost doing it a little bit in a difficult way. The Three of Wands says you're ready now, ready to move forward, ready for the next opportunity, because I feel like there's a lot going to come in very quickly, and your challenge, we'll see what comes up in the challenge here. But with the Ten of Wands sitting here, it's like I think there's a lot comes in quite quickly, and Cancer, it feels like you get to look at all of them, and I'm almost getting that sense of like a small child in a lolly shop. It's like, ooh, I could have them all. And so part of this will be working out which ones that you want to avail yourself of, because it feels like you're about to shift and break through a massive pattern here, Cancer. A self-imposed one, I feel, that's kept you in a tough framework. Okay. So what's the challenge in this for Cancer, please? What's the challenge in this for Cancer, please? Yeah, okay. I'm hearing that's almost enough of a challenge, but the Strength card's under there wanting to... Oh, and this wants to come out too. Okay. So the challenge is the Three of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Star. Yeah. Because I think, Cancer, it feels like here you've been so used to relying on yourself, doing it by yourself, head down, taking up the challenge, doing it a little bit tough. And the challenge being the Three of Pentacles is coming together with other people and building something new, something from the ground up. And because that's showing as a challenge, it's like, yeah, you're so used to doing it all by yourself. And no, I'll do it. You know, kind of that very stoic kind of soldiering on sort of energy. And the challenge is letting others in, or letting yourself be part of a team and working with others is what I can see in these cards today. Also with the Strength and the Star card here, it's having that courage, taking that step towards your dreams and allowing yourself to do it. Because I think you've been so used to being in this pattern of, you know, doing it so much alone and in, you know, which is empowering too. Because also the other thing I often feel with that Ten of Wands is that you have the capacity, Cancer. You have a huge capacity, and so you do it. But here I'm seeing as that challenge is letting others in, letting yourself get that support and doing it as a collective rather than on your own. Yeah. And we've got the Four of Swords. So this is now we're looking at what comes to help you, Cancer. If your challenge is, I feel, not just sort of accepting help, but allowing others in as well, that you don't have to do it out there by yourself. You can come in and be part of a group. And then in that group, that's like you can find your way together. So what else comes to help Cancer, please? So Cancer, what comes to help here is the Four of Swords, the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Moon, Page of Cups, and the Two of Cups. Yeah. I often think of the moon as that, and I think I've said this before to you too, there's a beautiful energy about this that always feels very Cancerian to me. So what comes in to help you, Cancer, is this opportunity to kind of get out of your head and take a little rest, take a bit of a break, take a regroup, because I feel this energy sort of midweek, you know, you come in with this amazing opportunity that feels like it starts and it goes, here you go, Cancer. In work or business, it feels like. And then in that, you get this big look at how you've been doing it and doing it tough. Because you have a huge capacity. But it's like the challenge is going to be having the courage to follow your dreams of what you really want and being part of a community rather than on the outside of it, on the inside. And so what's coming in to help with the Ten of Cups, this is, you know, a beautiful energy here of love and support and people around you, emotional happiness and well-being. It's fantastic. The Wheel of Fortune says this is an opportunity, Cancer, for a whole new beginning. And I think in that moon, it almost feels like it connects back in and with this devil energy about being able to see things and see things that you were previously unaware of, because you wouldn't have done this if you'd seen it. You know, it's kind of like you've picked the hard road almost, and there's an easier way. I'm hearing that phrase, work smarter, not harder. And then oddly, or like from left field, this feels like we've got the Page of Cups and the Two of Cups. Cancer, for some of you, it might be a relationship coming in. Yeah, because there's a few cards here that also suggest that too, with the Sun, the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune. For those of you that have been single, perhaps this is an opportunity for a new cycle to come in, and you kind of like not having to do it by yourself anymore. It's a chance for a partner to come in. And I feel like this has been something that you would have hoped for and dreamt of. Your challenge is to open your heart and step into being with others and being part of something as a group, a collective, because that's also what's showing here as coming in to help you and support you. Is like maybe an extended family or a community. For some, it could be a workplace, and a workplace where you feel like you really belong. Yeah. So, Cancer, what we're just going to close your reading out now with a message from Spirit. And I am loving this Page of Cups and Two of Cups here. Yeah, as I said, for some of you, please put something in the comments. I'd love to hear from you, especially if this is resonating. Okay, a message from Spirit for Cancer, please, for the week of the 6th of March. Thank you. And what have we got? I do love how the tarot works. We have the Page of Cups again and the Ace of Cups. So they're just repeating this. I actually feel, Cancer, and please do share if something like this is happening for you, or if you feel comfortable to share. Of course, being Cancerian, you might want to just keep this private, but it's the sense here of, with an Ace of Cups and a Page of Cups, it is like a new, even if it's not a relationship, for some of you, it's a sense of a new emotional sense of happiness and well-being is definitely feels like it's coming on in and taking you out of this old cycle, old pattern, because you've seen it now and you don't have to slog it along out there by yourself doing it hard anymore. It's like you can come in and be part of a crew and part of a group. And there's a sense here of a whole new emotional energy opening up for you, Cancer. Beautiful. If you enjoyed this, please like, share and subscribe. And I hope you have a fabulous week, Cancer. Bye from me.